Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to unpack these Hooker Super Competition long tube headers, and by unpack I don't mean I'm going to examine and analyze them like an idea in a seminar. No, I'm going to unpack them by taking them out of the box. These are Super Competition headers. They're coded 61261 HKR for 429 and 460 Torino Rancheros from 72 to 76. Initially, I wanted to buy the regular 6126 painted headers. However, there's not a set of those anywhere available on this continent. Holley has to send to China where they're manufactured, and then they ship them in. So I ordered in December of 2020, and they said, yeah, we'll have those by January of 2021. And then on January 2021, they said, oh, we'll have them by late February of 2021. And then in late February of 2021, they said, hey, we'll get those to you by May of 2021. I've been working with Tick Performance out of North Carolina on Thunder Road. What a great name for a performance shop. They gave me a really good deal on the initial set of headers, and they were sympathetic about the fact that Hooker gets them from China and had a hard time sending them or getting them from China, what with the plague and all. So what I ended up doing was, instead of waiting till May, it's March now. So instead of waiting till May, I just upgraded, sent some extra money, and got the coated ones, which is probably what I should have done from the get-go. But they're pretty pricey. They $936 is their going rate. I got a better deal from Tick Performance on that. So it's still a fairly expensive part. Yeah. So 6126 HKR. I don't know if I should be concerned about this flange busting through the box. And if you look at the box, it's pretty dirty. I can't imagine they sell a lot of these. This has probably been sitting on the shelf for years and years and years, and I don't know how to tell, looking at the paperwork or at the box, exactly when they were manufactured. But let's take a look. Always watch out for these staples when you open up a box. Obviously, I already opened up this and managed to not gouge myself with the staples, but staples will gouge you. Good amount of packing material. We'll slide these over to this bench, and we'll take a look at that first Super Competition header here on this bench. Comes in a plastic bag to cover it. And let's take a look. This is the this is the passenger side. Here's my trusty. It's like 9.5 from the gathering to the edge here. This tube end, 3 inches, 3 inches in the flange there. Oh, incidentally, I should have that flange so I can point out that this Summit Racing flange, G4752I, will fit this, so you can save yourself some trouble. Those will fit right up there, and that will mount nicely with whatever your exhaust system is going. And this was fairly cheap from Summit Racing. This was $22. Sometimes you'll look and you'll see that they're $60, $40, $90. Of course, I'm probably gonna have to paint those with some heat paint and so forth, but that'll hook up to my existing 3-inch exhaust. So, Super Competition headers, 429. Take a look at the welding. I don't know if they're supposed to be welded all the way through there, if that's how they do that. Don't know. The welding is looking pretty good there. Again, they're made in China, but it's not to say that Chinese people can't weld. So that is the passenger side. I looked and looked and looked and looked and looked. Nobody makes headers. Nobody makes consumer headers for this engine in this application. Hedman doesn't make them, and I looked and I looked, and there was probably only one company, and they made like $1,200 high performance super duper headers. Well, I don't need that. So here is the driver's side in its own special little cardboard box. And they looks like they're color coded on purpose, so you don't try and put the driver's side one on the passenger side. So that's the driver's side. If you look, some people who put these on had a hard time with the steering box on the driver's side. That's going to be the concern. Spoke with the guy who's probably going to put these on, and he said that he's probably going to have to jack the engine. Considerable labor, but I don't have the tools to do that in my driveway. So, yeah, so same deal. Check out that welding there. The flange, 3-inch. Oh, and it says hooker on it. Isn't that cool? Little scratches. 6126170. I gotta say, probably the coolest looking car part that there is these headers. Coated headers. Out of the box. Comes with I haven't looked at comes with a gasket and with the bolts. Get a cutter. I also have another set of bolts for this that I bought when I bought another set of headers that were failed. Okay, so it comes with these gaskets for the tubes. That I already had some with the thing, and of course it comes with stickers. You got to have your hooker stickers and bolts. I have some other bolts that I'm going to ask my mechanic which ones he prefers. I also bought these Pioneer Automotive header bolts. It says big block Chevy, but they said they would fit the big block Ford. So I'll see what he thinks, what my mechanic thinks. They look like they're about the same. So I'll have him install whichever ones he likes the most. And here is the paperwork. Yeah, so 6126 HKR painted super competition full length headers. If you have any comments or questions, put them in the bottom there. Again, probably the coolest looking car part you can buy are headers, and I hope they work, and I'll let you know once I get them installed. See ya!